Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starter in this one, Joe Musgrove. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Number 36 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now the left fielder trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting third.
Number 26 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. It's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Pitches in for a strike, 0-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here on opening day. And now the count is even.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
At the plate, Kazuo Oka looking for his first big league hit right here. That's in there. That's strike one. Ohtani at second, Suzuki at first with no outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Headed towards the corner. A Rosarena on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's full.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And he deals. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall.
Number
This
55.
inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Number 55. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in, around third. The throw in, it's offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4. Number 55 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here is Lars Nootbaar. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners on the corners, no outs. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Straighten him up a little bit.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. Thomas going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 5-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Shu Mathis will hit next. Ball 1 there.
No
Mathis getting the start at second, only 18 years old, and he was born in Japan.
That's a ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Move to first, and he dives back in safely.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Aranda. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 35.
All right, let's take a look at the
Adley
lineup. All right, Siggy,
Rutschman.
how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He swings and fouls one off. That one finds the zone, and that is strike two. Got it. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the bottom of the first. Mexico out front, 5-0. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What's the word on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Alec Thomas now. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
One out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Fought off foul. And that's too high.
That's a ball.
1 out and a runner at second. And he chases that one below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot. Man at second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come
Batting
across,
fourth,
especially in
the
terms
third
of
baseman.
movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. Thomas stands at second with 2 gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. That one hit to right. Suzuki makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 36. Musgrove back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. See you later. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Victor Gonzalez, the new pitcher, the lefty from Mexico.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the left fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Gonzalez delivers. Swing and a ground ball to first. One out in the second.
Now batting, designated hitter Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. RBI single his last time up. And there's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Reached on an infield single his first time. Check swing, called strike.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Gonzalez deals. Strike 2. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Oka in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next offering misses. And 1-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. That misses, and it's 2-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Two outs, base is empty. On the ground, Meyer fires over to first, and that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Now to the bottom of the second. The All-Stars with the lead 8-0. Bottom of the second, and here is Alejandro
the
Kirk.
catcher, Alejandro.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Puts it away for the out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Rowdy.
Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
That's through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting 7, the right
Now
fielder,
it's Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
This one in the air, center field. Newt Barr on the move. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Slider misses outside.
2 strikes.
That one not close, and it's 2 and 2. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Shu Mathis.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air. Kirk under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Activity in the bullpen. Javier Assad up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at first, one away. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-2. That to right. Arozarena sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 36.
And the batter will be the shortstop. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. in there at the knees.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. And we're back.
Leading off
and now we'll see
Colombia,
one of the top
the
prospects
shortstop,
in baseball
Marcelo
step in the box for her major league debut. Marcelo Meyer. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-1 now. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is out of play. Way high there. 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. James hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Luis Urias.
Here's Luis Urias.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jarren Duran. First pitch just misses. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Now a check swing, but he held up. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Yamamoto with the strikeout. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Next one is off the plate. Ball 1. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. A Rosarena going back. That'll make it out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day. And now 2-0. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the first baseman, Kazuo Oka. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Dives, but it's foul. Oka tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-0. You're dialed into the show. ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of
for
the inning.
Colombia,
Now the number
the center
2 hitter,
fielder,
Alec
Alex
Thomas.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
James. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging
Now
at
batting,
everything,
the
you
first
feel
baseman,
no need to
Jonathan.
challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners
Brenda.
and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Aranda in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. That's bat. And that one's gone. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 9-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a strike on the outside edge.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing
batting,
more
the
fastballs
catcher,
in that
Alejandro.
location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Kirk, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one is hammered right field. That's going back. Back some more. It's a bomb. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3.
Tremendous eye-hand coordination to be able to get that splitter and still get the barrel to it, get it up in the air for a home run. Tell you what, these guys work so hard at their craft, and right there, it was on display.
2 outs, nobody on. Randy Arozarena digs in now. That's in for a strike. In there at the knees for a strike. And ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one well upstairs. And the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's down and in. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Arozarena dives back. That one down the line and foul ball. On the corner for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Marcelo Meyer with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Yeah, the batter now, Luis Urias. Flied to right his first time. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled away. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. That's way outside. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the batting order turns over. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Outside, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Yusei Kikuchi looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Darvish, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Gets the call, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. 2 outs. Bases are full. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Javier Assad.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the third baseman.
Leading off for Mexico.
He's sort of your typical power hitter. 55. Wouldn't necessarily call him a 3 true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro. Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate.
1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. That one misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, Shu Mathis. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Aranda makes the play, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's going to be Alec Thomas.
Alec Thomas.
Yamamoto back to work. Inside, just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
close one doesn't get the call. And now 3-1.
3-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most
Now
umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Isaac Paredes will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. Thomas into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Center field. Nootbaar on the move. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Rutschman.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Estrada also throwing. Next offering way off the plate. stays alive. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Everything came together for him. Kind
Now
of a
batting,
risky
number
pitch coming
36.
inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now it's the shortstop.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 26.
So man aboard. Now the left fielder, 1 for 3. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
And
the
now
designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Ball 1, no strikes. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Well, we go bottom
Leading
6.
off for
Now
Colombia,
it's the
the
DH,
designated
Rowdy
hitter,
Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball,
Action
2
in the
strikes.
pen down there. Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kopech getting loose as well. Tellez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Arozarena.
That's too low. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. And a foul ball. Next
That's
offering
ball 2.
misses, and it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Misses, and now it's 3-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcelo.
And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. That one misses. Ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Rosarena leads off first with 1 away. That one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 9-5.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Matsui takes over on the mound, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
In the air to left center. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jaron Duran. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That misses. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And there's a ball. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. That one back up the middle and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The center fielder, number 5, Alec.
So up next, Alec Thomas. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. And takes low for ball 1. And that's a little bit high. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. That's a little high. 3-1 now. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 9-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
The first base,
so digging in,
25,
Kazuo Oka. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Number 55 in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one off. 2-2. Assad checks the runner. Suzuki back on a dive. Headed down the line. Durant. Long run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And that's in the dirt. And the count's full. Suzuki, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
First base.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
The center fielder, Lars.
2 on, 1 out.
Nootbaar.
And now here is Lars Nootbaar. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, in this
0-1.
situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2.
Got him.
So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. Mexico have the advantage, 9-5. Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a look
off
at our
for
game
Colombia,
summary.
The first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
And
Oh,
misses
that's it.
inside.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Next offering is down low.
And
You got 2
that's a
balls,
great
1
way
strike.
for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's going to be Isaac
Paredes.
Paredes. And he grounds one to the right side. Mathis. Throw to first in time.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He
Now
knew
batting,
he had plenty of
catcher,
time to take that
Alejandro.
extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. That's in there. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching,
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada. Here's the second
Leading
baseman,
off for
Shu
Mexico,
Mathis.
the second baseman,
0 for 3 in this
Shu
one.
Mathis.
First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. Activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell.
Ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And now, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air on the infield, Paredes corrals it, and there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And there's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yuki Matsui.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So here comes Rowdy Tellez. The All-Stars in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just off the inside edge. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at bat like that one. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one upstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kamala Tyler getting ready to go. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's down.
And that's through there for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. You have to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
They say it went.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, out to left, under it. Nabs it. That is the inning. We go to the ninth. Here's the left fielder, number 26.
Number 26.
Estrada back to work.
Ball,
that is
high.
Upstairs for ball one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Duran makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty, and a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Breaking ball inside. It's 2-2. That one missed.
3-2.
Hit hard, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ohtani over at first with one away. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And now 1-2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
1, no
Oka
strike.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Estrada picks to first. Ohtani back in. Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. Mexico on top, 9-5.
Now pitching.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Michael Kopech.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Stepping in,
Leading
Luis
for
Urias.
Colombia, the second baseman, Luis Urias.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kopech deals.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that misses. And it's 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the batter now Jaron Duran.
The left fielder.
But there's nobody on in front of him. You know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. This to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Alex Thomas.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Alec Thomas. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
Our final score here, 9-5. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.